Hello, welcome to King's Peak English, Language Arts, and we're going to talk about writing a professional email. When a lot of you email me, you don't email me in a way that communicates what you need. Do you have what it takes to make a strong impression with your emails? Are your emails taken seriously? Let's do what it takes to make sure your voice is heard in emails. 1. You begin with the basics. You got the building blocks, you got attachments, subject line, information, complaint, and style. Building blocks. There are 7 building blocks for an excellent email. They are the recipient, a clear subject line, proper greeting, dear, Mr., Miss, Mrs., Doctor, etc. The body, a polite closing, sincerely or thank you, a sign off, and proofreading are making sure it's error free. The building blocks. Let's examine the email on the next slide. What are the basic features that make the email work? Recipient with proper email. Clear subject. You also, since you're writing to a class here, you're telling me what period you're in, what class you're in, and what the question's concerning. A correctly spelled address with proper greeting. Miss Robin just came. If you were emailing me, it'd be Mr. Varn. Then a body. It's brief and it's appropriate. I was wondering if I could change my essay topic from the day Rome fell, the day Pretty Boy Floyd died. I'm finding it much easier to find information on an event from the 20th century instead of the 4th century. Space, thank you for your help, Space. Sincerely, Taryn Brown, 7th period. Notice it's polite closing. Notice that it's proofread, so spelling, grammar, and punctuation are correct. Attachment. The bottom of your toolbar email has a small paperclip. Click on it to attach a file. When attaching a file, be sure to include your name in your email. Include the name of the file in the email. For example, you might want to write, attached, you will find a file called short answer test. Make sure your attachment is easy to identify. Rename a file if the name is not clear. For example, the file name TG3454. Rename it to something like ELASA. Note, I do not take assignments turned in my email. I actually only take them through Canvas. Subject line. Always include the name of your class and the specific topic of your email. Keep it brief. Long subject lines get lost. So do, subject, ELL 10 homework question. Don't, I need help with my homework. Subject lines. Let's look at this. Which ones would you do and not do? Do, 7th period homework. Don't do, here's my late homework, oh my god, I finished it, haha. Don't, help. Do, creative writing short story question. Do, English language arts, H, honors, late work. Don't, no subject. Don't, hi. Do, journalism, homework, help. Information. A question. Asking if your question can be easily asked and answered through email. Maybe there's other ways to ask it. Turning in work. Is work supposed to be turned in through email? The answer to that is no. Let your teacher know what you are turning in and make sure the attachments are included. Do not turn in an assignment through email that should be submitted through Canvas. Angry or upset. If you are feeling angry or upset about an assignment or a grade, instead of emailing your teacher about it, ask to meet with your teacher either in person or online through Zoom or Google Meet. I strongly suggest that when you have a question where you're emotionally invested, just ask if you can meet with me in some way. It usually works out better for both of us, and you can express yourself without coming off in a way you don't mean to. Complicated. If the email information requires a lot of explaining, it might be best to set up a in-person meeting or Google meeting for your teacher. Information. Remember, once you hit send, anyone can read your email. In fact, all emails sent into public schools are technically state archived, so remember that. Complaint. How to write a complaint email when you have a complaint. State a brief history of the problem. Explain how you tried to solve the problem. Show why it's critical for the problem to be solved and offer suggestions on how to solve it. Most importantly, be polite. Know your purpose and respect your audience. Do not insult your audience, particularly when they're your teacher. Read through this example of a complaint. English Arts, Language Arts 11, group work, Miss Miller. Language Arts 11, group work. Dear Miss Miller, last week we were assigned groups for a creative writing assignment. I reached out to my partner and have not heard back. I've tried emailing them on the 15th to 17th and again today. My work is really important to me and I know this grade counts in our final average. I was wondering if I could either change partners or reach out to my partner. I'd like to get started in the assignment as soon as possible. Thank you for your time. Sincerely, Jared Myers. Notice that there's been stated the history of the problem. There are proposals on how to fix the problem. You've shown why fixing the problem is important, and you offer a suggestion on how the teacher can help you. Style. Remember that your audience is your teacher, and your purpose is to be heard. Maintain a positive, respectful tone. Avoid negative words, unless it is appropriate to the topic. Avoid text speak. Use emoticons and emojis only when appropriate. Keep your tone friendly. Contractions help keep your tone conversations. Contractions are combined words like it's, I'll, let's, etc. Be polite by adding please and thank you when appropriate. Always sign off politely, such as thank you, thanks in advance, sincerely, respectfully. Alright, do. I didn't do my homework. Nah, that's a don't. Thank you for your time. That's a do. Yo, Miss Smith. That's a don't. Please consider accepting my assignment. That's a do. You didn't tell me my assignment was late. That's probably a don't. Peace out, Charlie B. That's probably a don't. Although, if you're, that one's a little bit more borderline. I look forward to your response. That's a do. Anything that sounds more formal, anything that has that shows you respect the person you're talking to. Alright, your assignment. You're going to send me an email through Canvas, actually. You're not actually going to send me an email. You're going to type it up like it was an email with my recipient and everything, and I'll put my email address for you in the notes for this assignment. But don't send me the email. What I want you to do is to write the email and then either copy and paste it with all subject lines or take a screenshot of it and put it in the Canvas so I have it all in one place.